Ah, 'tis a beautiful day in the Fire Kingdom. We're at a time of peace between all the people around us, the kingdoms, the villages, and we haven't had bandit raids for that matter. The citizens have all been able to find work. Probably that's the reason. I would actually say that I am a very proud member of the Fire Kingdom.
King Griffin, Queen Arista, I must say that with the two of you in leadership, I have found that this kingdom is flourishing more than it has ever been doing before. I would say to keep doing a good job. As an elder, as someone who has seen how this kingdom has used to have been. This can only be upheld and in part with you as well, elder. Your wisdom and the stories you've been telling have been making sure that we keep ourselves on the proper track as a kingdom. I find that to also be true. So that's why I would very well like if you could continue giving your stories of the olden days, different things that happened, so we can learn from it as a kingdom and continue to grow. Mom, Dad, I went around the entire Fire Kingdom today. There was so much to see. But yes, I did avoid Fairy Kingdom. But yes, it was so fun. While it does bring me delight to see how you're enjoying this kingdom, Prince Nolan, I must also warn you to be a bit careful. You see, as a noble, as a king, you have certain things that you have to watch out for.
King, I'll have to let you know. While the Fire Princess was relaxing at the courtyard, the personal god was right there with her and seemed to have eyes on her until suddenly it seemed like she disappeared. And we've been searching around this castle and we have not been able to locate the Fire Princess at all.
Oh dear, that's just terrible. And wait, if it was her, then it could only be, was it the SIMF organization group that took her? After all these precautions, we weren't able to stop the group. Guards, be sure to check around this entire kingdom, and even into the wilderness areas around it. We must be sure to find her if possible, at any means. How could this be? We've literally lost the leader of Swentis, and there's no trace of the SIMF organization. We've been searching for so long. This is just all so irritating. Can we find Jidowu?
Wait a second. Seems like... Well, Orange, I guess is his name now. It's not my cell.
So, how goes it, leader of Swentis? I hope that the cell hasn't put you in too low of spirits. You shouldn't be staying there long.
Wait, you'll free me? Why?
Now, let us not get too far ahead of ourselves now. We haven't really talked, you know, with our new identities, with you being the possible hero of legend, and me being the SIMF organization member, Orange.
Hero of legend?
Let's just get to my favorite part here. Remember when I showed up at Swentis to do trade? That was only to see this hero in the flesh. The SIMF organization keeps tabs on those stories. So, I decided to trade you. You, knowing completely nothing about your purpose, were already stepping in as a leader. So, I enlisted the help of the Earth Witch to stir up some trouble here. She had been quite quiet until I told her that sentient beings were in the village of Swentis. Of course, I used my merchant alias to bring more people to the place. I was still the perfect merchant. So when I brought up her weakness, the Earth Princess, I put you guys to the challenge while also providing a target for our dear princess. She was well hidden, so bringing her out in the name of helping others was a great way to kill two birds with one stone. I gave you guys training and allowed the group to secure her. The Sand King? That old man was just another piece of the puzzle. You guys need to be stronger for the fight against the SIMF organization, as you had trouble only because they had bows the last time. Imagine if they were to show their magic. With that crazy man gone, there wouldn't really be any to miss him, as he was a solitary man. Then the Dog King Eathos. I found what you guys liked and sent you off to the Argolan Kingdom. The SIMF organization had intel that something shady was happening there, and I thought that if there was anyone who was able to strengthen you guys in magic, it was him. Luckily for me, I was right. In fact, Elfinora, that Dryad, was able to teach you all about original magic, making you even better opponents to fight in the end. You you planned all this? What was it for? Entertainment. It would surprise you that in a world that seems to be awaking from a slumber, and almost no one seems to remember about what humanity had once done. Some don't even know about magic. How could that be? That's why, if I were to fight you, hero, then I would strengthen you until you are better. Then I would destroy you, making your village that had grown to be left without a leader. Now, I'm here to help you join us, the side that has truly awoken from this hazy, dreamlike world. How could you do such a thing to us, to all of Swentis? I have destroyed villages here and there in many ways. Yours is just another example.
What? Oh, so Brown has decided to walk to the cell.
Oh, hello, Orange and leader of Swentis. I'm glad that we were able to get someone with magic abilities prior. It means that we won't have to use our artifact to bring them out.
Artifact? Oh, yes, you don't know about that. Well, you won't need to, at least for a while.
I hope our new friend has come to terms with the right side to be on. Has he, Orange?
Not yet, Brown. I was telling you my story of challenging our group.
Well, that's all well and good. You see, leader of Swentis, we have a job to do. And we'll be using your magic.
No, you won't.
Let's see how long that lasts for. Orange, tell White that we will go with Plan B. We'll have to do some terrible acts. So sad that our leader of Swentis caused this.
What? What do you mean?
Ah!
Somebody stop the fire!
Wow, to believe that this is what the leader of Swentis caused.
Why? Why are you doing this to these people? They're completely innocent. They haven't done anything.
These casualties are only because you disobeyed our orders.
Wow, you're terrible, leader of Swentis.
No, there has to be some way that I could. Stop! I won't let you guys do any more damage to this village.
Oh dear, seems like another life was lost. If only someone's actions didn't lead to that.
Help us!
Ah!
No! They destroyed the entire village and I could do nothing! See, if you were to have just followed us, this wouldn't have happened, and we would have personally have just done the mission. That has to be a bluff! And here I thought that we were lucky that we didn't have to use this. What is that? This is how most of us actually think. Alright, we have another place of business until our leader of Swentis decides to join us. Yes, so silly me. I forgot to properly introduce ourselves to you. Since you are going to become part of our group, it is very important that you know our code names, and you also know our magic abilities, so you can work with them. I go by the codename White, and my ability for magic is to make things disintegrate.
I go by the codename Black, and I'm actually the other leader of the SIMF organization. My ability is to clone whatever I last held.
Hello, I go by the codename Blue, and my magic is I can make objects or people appear different whenever they're in my range. I'm Gold, and my magic is to create wind blasts. I'm sure you already know. Oh, it's wonderful to see you again, Leader of Swentis. I go by the codename Purple, and my ability is to teleport myself and things with me. I go by the codename Green, and my ability is to sense living things, animals, and people alike. Hello, leader of Swentis. I go by the codename Orange, and my magic ability is to use earth magic to shoot earth attacks or even earth balls towards people.
Hello! I'd like to let you know that my codename is Brown, and my magic ability is to make people extremely nauseous so they can't move!
Why do I need to be introduced to them?
Now you've been introduced to our group. I do hope you are understanding better that we are telling you this information as trust. I am more than a little bothered that White had tried to insist that he was a sole leader. The SIMF organization wouldn't be as well created without the dual leadership we have.
What? Did you want me to tell him about you before he had seen you? I thought you hated when others learned about you before you did them.
No, I wouldn't want that. My main issue is that you took all the credit for the SIMF organization for yourself. You're not the one who studied hundreds of books for a clear truth of what happened to the world.
I hate to break this to you too, but I don't care for the squabble. Ooh, someone's feisty.
An organization member would do well not to anger the two heads of the SIMF organization.
Let it be, Brown. This one's new.
I am not an organization member. I would never.
Oh, do you hate us that much? But well,
Family.
I say we kick him off this ship. Never needed him anyway.
Watch your tongue, Gold. Unlike you, he was someone on our radar. You would do well to respect him.
I apologize, White, and the leader of Swentis.
You guys seem to have character. Why even are you all a part of the SIMF organization?
May I?
Of course, we honor you as the original members, one of the original members, Orange.
The SIMF organization is one made of misfits,
Those who didn't fit into society by their personality or by their economic status. Upon being pushed out and learning that such a flawed society was only created by keeping memories of the old days at a long time low, we grouped together. We will materialize the world of old, one where magic is freely discovered and limitless, as we all will become limitless, free as a bird with no cage. We will save those people and ultimately crack down on magic, reviving this world from its slumber. I see.
Beautiful! Just beautiful! I love when you talk about our mission, Orange. You truly are a tome of the olden days.
Someone must pass the wisdom to you, young ones. I don't really care for this sort of talk. Just give me the words and I'll gladly make a show for the world to see.
I've received a family because of this cause. I'd do anything for you all.
What makes you think I'll join this fiasco? Why, a little bit of recognizing who is truly in the wrong.
Purple, let's go. You better let her teleport you, leader of Swentis. We don't want to harm more people, now do we?
Fine! Why am I forced to be here? Why am I forced to see this?
Wow, leader of Swentis, as much as I might dislike it. You can join us in this. We even have a sword especially for you, the way you use your combat weapon.
The only life I take is those of evil people. Or those of you who could only been wrapped by Swentis. And you wouldn't want that, right? Organization members, let us make our mark on this village. In the name of the leader of Swentis, after all. For this is what he does, when he doesn't follow us.
Help us!
No! What do we do? Wasn't able to do